6 medals for a country of 1.4 billion is a poor show.
1.4 billion of us, and we can't seem to improve our tally. It's not as if we lack the resources or the talent, but where lies the problem? Why do we lag so far behind countries so much smaller than us?
Why is India's tally so poor? We are the world's most populous country, pitching itself as the talent export hub. We are the 5th largest economy with arguably the means to invest in sports. But look at our tally from the last 5 Olympics. 3 medals in 2008, 6 in 2012, 2 in 2016, 7 in 2021, which was our best ever tally, and then 6 again this year. In total, we won 41 medals across 38 Olympics.
We have reached the moon, we have created a nuclear arsenal, but we are least bothered about those boys and girls who are supposed to be our national pride.
Eyes are on Paris.
We're talking about the Paris Olympics.
2024 Summer Olympic Games.
Biggest sporting extravaganza, the Olympics.
What an incredible event it's been here.
The world's biggest sporting event, the pinnacle of sport for thousands of athletes.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well too. First of all, congratulations to all the athletes who won the medal and all the athletes who took participation. Their country must be proud of them. So today I'm going to discuss about the topic why China consistently outperform in Olympics whereas India cannot. What are the key factors that giving China winning edge? To understand the current scenario, we need to look back. China and India have both been Olympic contenders for a decade, but their paths have been quite different. China's Olympic success began to take shape in 1980s after its economic reform, while India's journey has been more incremental. China's strategic investment in sports development and infrastructure began much easier and have evolved over the time. But there are some factors which lead Chinese athletes to perform well. Let's discuss those factors. Number 1 is sport culture and talent identification. China's sport culture is deeply rooted in its education system. Talented young athletes are identified early and receive specialized training. Schools and sport academy integrated into this talent identification system. India's sport culture, while growing, it's not as systematically integrated in its education system.
It's deeply ingrained into the Indian mindset and society. Sports is not seen as a career option. From home to schools, the push is to become doctors and engineers, crack the civil services exam, or become a coder. Girls in particular face discouragement and lack of support if they think of sports as a career option. A BBC study found that 64% of Indian adults do not engage in any form of sports or physical activity.
Believe that sports and physical activity is not for women or girls, and hence we do not encourage our girl children to even pursue a career in the first place. Also, we have categorized certain sports for women and some for men. From our very childhood, we have heard this saying, खेलोगे कूदोगे तो होंगे खराब, पढ़ोगे लिखोगे तो बनोगे नवाब. That's how much we give importance to sports as a part of our growing up and school education.
Many young athletes have to juggle between studies and sports, which can hinder their development. The other factor I would say is government support and investment. One major factor behind China's success is its government support. Chinese government invests heavily in sports sector.
Communist nations like China, Cuba, and even North Korea, for them training Olympic champions and winning medals is a nation-building activity.
Countries like China have state-run programs dedicated to sports. Beijing allocates a national budget to build a pool of elite athletes.
In contrast, India's sports infrastructure and funding has been less prioritized.
Funding, sponsorships, facilities, even top-class coaches. India spent 470 crore rupees for the Paris Olympics. It was significantly more than what we've done in the past, what we used to spend in the past. 470 crores, it does sound like a lot of money, but it isn't when you look at the rest of the world. Every year, the US Olympic Committee spends about $50 million. This year, China's budget for sports was over $1 billion. India is nowhere close to those figures.
While there have been improvements, there's a still significant gap in resource and support. The other point I would say is training and facilities. China boasts state-of-the-art training facilities and employ top coaches from around the world. The focus is on creating optimal conditions for athletes to excel. While India also made some improvement, but still there's a long way.
Concentration of sports facilities is often limited to urban areas. The situation is worse in rural areas. There's no denying the fact that strides have been made in the past 5 years. Government initiatives like Fit India movement have been aiming to provide and maintain sports equipment in government schools.
If you have noticed, India has no participation in sports like softball, water polo, track cycling, luge, surfing, taekwondo, and so on and so forth. It's simply because we don't have infrastructure for a sports person to take part in it and practice in the first place.
The disparities in infrastructure impact the quality of training and preparations.
Only care about one sport, and that is cricket. That's where the money flows. So everyone wants to be a cricketer. Everyone wants to watch cricket. Every other sport is seen as a pastime.
Though cricket is not our national sport, and India has no national sport if you're aware of, we are only and only focused about cricket. It is the only sport we watch, and it is the only sport we enjoy watching. We treat its players like God, where other sports don't enjoy such privileges.
Other point is sports science and technology. China leverages cutting-edge sports science and technology to gain an edge. This includes everything from advanced biomechanics to nutrition and recovery technique. In India, there are efforts to adopt modern techniques. The integration of sports science is not widespread, which can affect performance and recovery. The other factor is government support and policies. China's government policy are designed to support athletes, from financial support to career transformation program.
China provides every single thing from job to sustenance to even practice.
Athletes are well supported. India's support systems are evolving,
But we have seen many athletes who have won medals previously but today are languishing in poverty. For example, Sita Sahu, who won in the 200-meter relay race and another in the 1,600-meter race in the 2011 Athens Special Olympics. She is now a Golgappa seller. Anup Datta, a national kabaddi champion, sells vegetables today. Nori Mundu, who has represented the hockey national team 19 times, today works as a private school teacher. Nisha Dutt, who has won the Best Archers Award in Taiwan, participated in the Asian Grand Prix and won the Best Player Award in Sikkim, also bagged another silver in the South Asian Championship held at Jamshedpur in 2008, is currently unemployed.
still need a more comprehensive policies.
Sports is a good arena where good amount of corruption and favoritism takes place. We have seen that the Commonwealth Games took place in India, and that turned out to be a Commonwealth scam under the UPA government, which shows how well we scam money in the name of sports.
India still needs to build a stronger foundation for future Olympic success, which should start with nurturing talent early.
The contingent. In Paris, America sent more than 600 athletes. Japan sent 400. And how many did India send? Only 117. Surely a country of 1.4 billion people can do better.
That address athletes need both during and after their competitive careers. In conclusion, China's Olympic success is a result of years of strategic investment, comprehensive support system, and strong sports culture. India is making progress, but the gap will require sustained efforts in infrastructure, funding, and athlete support. What do you think? What are the important factors for improving Olympic performances? Drop your thoughts in comments below. If you have enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video with another good topic. Till then, bye bye.